You see
Oh,
the window there? To the right, there should be a window. You click on that and then click on to log in.
click on the window.
Yeah, you see an empty window there? You see where this is Late Night Parents? And then to the right of that?
The blank window.
Yeah. You, is there anywhere for you to click on it to log in, to join?
There's a login up top.
You don't see anything that's, yeah, click on the login up top.
I did. I logged in.
You
You
logged
can
in?
see me.
I don't see you.
No.
It says click this, you see it says Mom TV, check us out, click it.
Oh, okay.
Click that.
Now I see it.
Okay.
All right, we'll go ahead and start. I'll hit log in.
Okay.
I'll click it when
Okay.
so go.
That.
I'm assuming they can hear me through the webcam at some point.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Late Night Parents. As you can see, we have some blank screens over on our side here, and that's because our good friend Adam is actually with the family at Disney World this week. So thanks for joining us. I'm actually will be joined in by our special guest tonight, Curtis Silver, who will be joining us shortly. And we're trying to work out the technical pieces on our side. We normally have Adam and myself, and we've been doing this for, I don't know, 15 or 16 episodes now, so we have like a routine down, but it took us forever to get that going. But now we have our friend Curtis joining us, and so we had to kind of relay everything that we've been doing to him, which, hopefully has been working out, but he'll be joining us shortly. So we're gonna start the show tonight. I actually have Curtis on the phone with me, so I can hear him getting in. And let me just check in with him for a second. Curtis, are you still getting in there?
Oh yeah, okay. There you go.
Okay. Folks, does the mic sound better now? Can you hear me now? Check Twitter. Mia, check Twitter. Okay, much better. Good. So tonight I have a German beer actually, and it's Hefeweizen dark beer. So that's what I'm drinking. Pretty much the only part I got was the dark there, and then you got Hefeweizen. It's like a Hefeweizen, and then Weichenstig something. So very tasty beer. In fact, I actually have the mug from Germany. When I was in Germany, I had this beer, and I got a matching mug too. How cool is that, right? And this is really cool. It's a dark beer, but it doesn't taste like most American dark beers. It's not really bitter like most American dark beers. It's actually pretty sweet and a little nutty, which I think I can say. So yes, your questions about my wine drinking. I normally am drinking wine, as you see on the show, but I do partake in the beer every now and then. And so tonight I partook in the beer. Actually, wine lately has been putting me to sleep. I think after having kids, it's kind of put me in a state of a trance. So beer just kind of gets me drunk. It doesn't actually get me really sleepy. So it's worked out a little better. So if we're out partying one night, maybe wine isn't the best way to go, unless we're just planning a sleepover and we all crash early or something. So let me check in with my buddy Curtis to see how he's doing. Curtis, are you still trying to get into Mom TV?
I hit log. Can everybody hear me? Okay, everybody can hear me. But you can't see me. I can't see me.
Can
I clicked
anybody
login
hear
and
Curtis?
didn't do anything.
Let me know if you can hear Curtis. Curtis is trying to get into the show right now. He says he thinks his audio is working, but is not his video. Okay, so we're not getting any sound from Curtis. Good. So we're off to a good start. We have some blank screens off to our side where Curtis would presumably be sitting, and no voice either. So now we have no voice and no audio for Curtis. But so you're stuck with my own ugly mug for right now, which is okay. We'll go with that. So Curtis, you're okay. Are you able to troubleshoot on your end, Curtis, or how do you think we should
I'm
roll
working.
here?
I'm working on it. It says it's.
All right, Curtis is working on it, so we'll just carry on. All right, what torture? Is this terrible? How bad is this for you guys? You guys are stuck with me. This is a goofy show now, completely goofy show. Adam is usually here trying to keep things in somewhat relative order, and here I am screwing it up. So we'll just talk a little parenting. How about that? How about we talk a little parenting? Actually, first, you know the weirdest thing happened to me? I was at work today and I got a phone call, right? On my cell phone, actually, okay? And this guy says, Josh, I'm calling about the house in Carmel for rent. I want to make sure it's available. I see on your calendar that it's available on June 24th and June 25th. And I just want to make sure it's available because I want to come stay in it. Now, I'm a little surprised. I actually live in Monterey, California. And if you're familiar with the area, it's very close to Carmel, California. I'm actually about 5 or 10 minutes away from Carmel. But it's not Carmel, it's Monterey. And I don't own a home in Carmel. So I thought, my first thought was that somebody like Gag, advertised my name and number for a rental, which, by the way, don't get any ideas. And this guy's calling me or something. I thought, this is ridiculous. And then I thought, because he had my name. He actually said Josh. So I'm kind of flipping out a little bit here. Like, all right, maybe if he dialed the wrong number, but how would he get my name, right? So then I'm thinking, well, maybe I actually own a home in Carmel, and I don't know about it. And there's like an offshore account somewhere where this rental money's going. And I could really quit work, but I don't know about it, so I'm stuck. That could be the case too. And then I realized, wait a minute, he called my phone, could be a wrong number, and what wound up happening was that I actually have my name on my voicemail. I said, "Hi, this is Josh. I'm not here." So I'm thinking probably he got my name from my voicemail, which would explain it, and it was just a wrong number. So that's what happened to me. Yeah. I used to live in Oxnard, where that is. Oxnard is south of Monterey. Oxnard is closer to Santa Barbara. We're about 4 hours north of Santa Barbara. So it looks like CEB Silver joined the room. So he logged in.
Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? No. Okay.
No, I don't think anybody can hear you, Curtis. They're still listening to me gab away. So happy Monday, everybody. I want to first say that actually what I'm about to tell you is either going to make me look really bad or really good. Okay. So tonight is my wife and my 7th anniversary. So happy anniversary, honey. This either makes me a complete jerk that I'm on Late Night Parents by myself right now, by the way, doing a show with everybody else on my anniversary, or this makes me look like a really loyal, awesome person because I'm dedicated to you guys and dedicated to the show. So why don't we go with the latter, in that I'm dedicated to you, I'm dedicated to the show. Adam is off at Disney World goofing it off with Mickey, and I'm here with you guys on my anniversary. So thank you very much, Uncatchable. Happy, thank you. So that's kind of what's going on here. I don't know if you guys checked it out on Dad Street today. Yeah, actually Blog too, which is funny. I have a site, dadstreet.com. If you're not familiar, I wrote a post today about giving kids choices. And so Olivia skipped the terrible twos because she's now just turned 3 and she's like going ballistic with things. And I quickly learned that thank you, Mia, happy anniversary, thank you. And Mommy Vector, thank you all for the kind wishes. I quickly am learning that giving Olivia choices in what to do is actually making things a lot better. She's calming down like really quickly when she's presented with something to think about, and she gets to take ownership, and she gets to feel empowered to be able to do things even at that young age. And so, for example, the other day, what happened the other day? Oh, I asked her. So I wanted to get her pajamas on, right? And it was time to go to bed. She did not want to get her pajamas on, and she refused. So what happened? Okay, so CB Silver, Josh broke it. It's not giving you the option to start the video, is it? Is it, Curtis?
No, it's not.
All right. Well, that's bad. folks. Well, it looks like Curtis was going to be joining in tonight. If he still wants to try, I want him to, but he's having a problem logging into the Mom TV tonight. So, one of two things: I will keep going, and we can have a little show tonight, and hopefully he'll join in. And if not, we're going to have him back because he has a very cool giveaway and something really cool to talk about. And now, well, you know what? Hold on a second. Adam Cohen is actually texting me live on Mom TV. What's the deal? Show on. That's what he. This is what Adam says. What's the deal? Show on. This is our co-host who's supposed to be here right now, and he's in Disney World. So what I would say to Adam, if you're watching, is that Curtis can't log on. So it's just me. So that's right. Keep the show rolling, right? Right? Keep the show rolling. So, all right. Anyway, so my point was, going back to the whole thing with Olivia, is that, she didn't want to get her pajamas on. So I told her, look, you can either get your pajamas on by yourself, or you can have Daddy help you get your pajamas on. Which one do you want? It's your choice. You're a big girl now. You make a big girl decision. What would you like to do? And she actually got a little excited. She thought, geez, I get to make a decision here. I get to make a choice. Usually I'm told what to do, and if I'm told, and if I don't do what I'm told to do, I get punished. And here's a new choice. I get to actually decide what's going to happen to me. The cool thing about it was that the outcome was exactly what I wanted, right? The outcome was still she was going to get her pajamas on. It wasn't about that. It was about how she was going to do it. So I thought that was pretty awesome. So that actually worked. Last night we had her in the bath, and she didn't want to get out, and it was getting really late. And I told her, you have two options. Again, you could either stay in the bath for 10 more minutes and then go to bed, or you can get out now and you can draw for 10 minutes before you go to bed. So again, gave her two choices. The end result was still the same, that she was going to bed at the same time. It was just how she was going to go about doing it. So this actually has kind of worked for me. No, it doesn't always work. That's very true. But it's worked somewhat often for me since I've tried it. And you know what? Just use it, because this is Late Night Parents. I'm giving advice, and really, you should just take my advice, because it worked. Look, if it worked for my child, that means it's gonna work for your child, right? Because all children are alike, as we know. That's actually not true. All children are not alike. But you can still take the advice, and guess what? It's free. That's right. Tonight only, I'm offering this advice for free. I am not charging. Normally, we would have a fee associated with this, but it's free tonight. And I'm going to drink as a result of my giving advice to you. Curtis, are you still trying to get on?
Yeah.
Curtis is still trying to get on. Curtis actually has a technical background. He is very educated in the IT world. He has left the room and joined the room more times than I think we've had anybody join the room to begin with. Going back to my post today. So check it out if you care to read a post. If you don't care to read a post, you can still check it out. It's on dadstreet.com. It's the only post that was up today, actually, because I only wrote one post, and that's what it was about. And if you care to share it, that's fine too. And if you don't want to share it, you should still share it, because sharing is caring. I told that to Olivia recently. Sharing is caring, and I have an aunt. Her name is Aunt Karen. So she thinks I'm saying Sharon is Karen, and so she thinks I'm talking about my Aunt Karen, which is not the case. I'm talking about caring, as in like you care for somebody. Gina's drinking wine in a coffee cup. I left my wine glass at my dad's house. Oops. Why was your wine glass at your dad's house? And if you drank, that means you had to drive to get home. Drinking wine in a coffee cup. That would make the wine glass have a handle. Kind of be drinking like wine like this. Although you can do that with a beer mug, I guess. Beer mugs have handles. Wine glasses don't have handles. You're supposed to hold the stem. It sounds like a long story, and in fact, if Gina drove anywhere, it was probably like all of, a half a kilometer, because she lives in a town that has like 2.3 people. So Mellie's having a Pepsi. Very cool. You're not able to drink for 9 months. So that means you're either pregnant or have a really horrible disease. I'm guessing Mellie might be pregnant. Congratulations, Mellie, if I didn't already congratulate you. That's awesome. Very cool. Although they do say that you can have 1 glass of wine a day while you're pregnant. Of course, I can say that because I'm Guy, and it really doesn't affect me. And so there you go. All right, thank you for that extra comment there, Gina. Very nice. That's very good. No thank you, no booze, no alcohol. That's right. I completely agree. I don't drink when I'm pregnant. I've never drank when I was pregnant. I swear, I never had one glass of wine when I was pregnant, and we've been pregnant twice, so I know. I don't think drinking is good. This is not real beer. This was just a prop for the show. This is darkened iced tea. It's actually overbrewed. If you brew iced tea too long, it turns this color. So it's not real, and you can't prove it. So I can tell you pretty much whatever I want to tell you, and that's what happens. So we'll go with that for now. Anyway, I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on my piece about giving children options. I think options are very key. I think in life, options are key, because if we don't have options, we're stuck, and we're basically screwed. And giving your children options gives them the ability to make choices, and that's really important. So that's where I'm going with that. And if you care to make a comment about that, that'd be great. We don't always agree on everything as parents. Oh my gosh, who is this?
Can you hear me?
He's in.
Can y'all hear me?
He's here.
After like
Hallelujah.
30,000 times refreshing the page.
I'm gonna drink to you. That's great.
I'm gonna move the webcam so my view is not cross-eyed.
Can everybody hear Curtis?
Holy crap!
Very good. So what happened here? Let me apologize for Curtis. Curtis actually, he had a full head of hair, and he just turned it down onto his chin, and so it just turned it like that, and then it worked. So Curtis, good to see you. The last time we saw each other was at Ford. We went to the Detroit, the North American International Car Show together, which was cool. So that's the last time we hung out. And you did not have a Fu Manchu. I'm going to call it a Fu Manchu because I'm pretty sure that counts for a Fu Manchu. I don't know. What would you say?
It's I don't know what you want to call it. It's my playoff beard. I'm a huge hockey fan, and the Lightning are in the Stanley Cup playoffs, so I'm not shaving until they win.
Very cool. Yeah, Martinez, Dad, we were in Detroit was it January, Curtis, that we were in Detroit?
Oh yeah, lovely weather in January.
Yeah, it was it's nice beard. It is a nice beard. Maybe I should go with the Fu Manchu. I don't know. What do I have
Can
to
you
lose,
grow?
really? Can
you grow facial hair?
Yeah, actually, I have a lot of facial hair. In fact, if I don't shave like the next day, I look like a beast.
I just want to tell you what I'm drinking tonight.
What are you drinking tonight?
Ooh, never mind. I don't want to show this cup.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm a Jew, and by nature Jews are hairy. So
Well, I'm a Jew
I
too.
can say that because we're both. This is like the Jewish show, actually, because Adam is a Jew, and Adam Sandler's a Jew, and I'm a Jew. Goldie Hawn is a Jew. O.J. Simpson's not a Jew, but Curtis is. So we need to diversify a little bit. We haven't had anybody who's not Jewish on the show. This is pretty pathetic. Oy vey, as I say. So Curtis, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody? A lot of people know you on Twitter, but why don't you tell us who you are? Give us your Twitter handle. Where do you live? What's your family? What's your deal?
I live in South Central Florida, as I like to call it, the hood of Sarasota. I write for Wired, Geek Dad. I have 3 children of my own, sometimes lovely, but most of the times, you know how it is. A 12-year-old stepson, a 10-year-old son, and a 5-year-old daughter. I'm also the co-executive politics, entertainment, and technology editor at Technorati.com. And I work full-time and don't get to shave that often.
Sounds like a full schedule. And
yeah, I can say that.
Yeah, Curtis is one of those funny guys on Twitter. You don't run into too many funny guys on Twitter, but Curtis is one of them. And if you're following Twitter and you're following Curtis, and Curtis is happening to be following you, you might get one of his hilarious tweets. He's actually very, very, very witty on Twitter. He makes me just look like a wit, but he's very witty. So anyway, Curtis, why don't so you explain to us you write for Wired. That's like one of your full-time things, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's one of my more popular things.
Yeah. So tonight, Curtis, you I think you've come to us with a possible giveaway here for everybody on Late Night Parents. Is that am I hearing that right?
Yeah, that's right. What I've got is this lovely bottle of used nose spray, and it's the label's off, and you might not get nose spray more than just mucus, but it's free, and people love free. I'm just kidding.
Nice.
I'm kidding. I see the women in the chat room going, "Oh no, that eek," and it's not. Yeah. No, wait. Somebody said. Somebody said. Awesome. They get that. Awesome. Uncatchable 73. I'm gonna mail you a used bottle of nose spray.
A unicorn,
No.
Wes.
Yeah, actually, I've got two of them there. Allergy season after Detroit came back, and it's pretty rough after going up in the snow after 25 years of not being in the snow. So
Right.
you can imagine how that was. What I actually have to give away tonight is, do you want me to do that now, or do you want me to do that later? Are you to that point?
Actually, we've had a kind of a show here. Why don't you tell us about what you have?
I will. I plan on telling you what I have. If you all notice, I'm wearing yellow glasses. That may seem odd to a lot of you, and understandably, it seems odd to a lot of people. What they are is they're called Gunners, and traditionally they've been known as gaming glasses. These ones are actually Major League Gaming branded. I don't know if anybody can actually see that because I can't see when I take them off. But they're not all Major League Game branded, and they're not branded all just for gamers. Ever since I got these glasses, I just afternoon headaches, fatigue, stress from staring at a monitor all day long. Because I'm a financial analyst, so I look at a monitor all day long, and I was getting these headaches in the afternoon, and they just changed everything. It's like looking at the world in HD, and I love them.
Right.
So I become like, Captain Advocate. And usually I'm not like a brand guy, but when I found something that I really enjoyed and changed my life, I've worn prescription glasses since I was 6 years old. So that's, a tough sell on there. But, I just decided to try to tell everybody about them, and that they're not gaming glasses. They're computer glasses. They're for helping your eyes. And especially if you're blogging all day long or writing and looking at the monitor or at work or playing games, well, then that goes back to gaming, but they're for the gaming too. So amazing glasses. I'm going to put a link right now to it in the room. And
we have a
the
little
other
here. These
links.
are Gunners.
They are here. I'll put the other links in there too.
Gunnars.
Yes, you might need those if you look at a computer all day for coding and billing. They are perfect for that, and they're very cheap. I mean, really, my last pair of glasses, they're Nike glasses, and they bend and everything. They were $600.
Are you
$600.
$600 for
Yeah.
glasses?
Well, again, I have a strong prescription, and they bend. So, and I had little kids, so those were perfect for me. These
You know
are
what the
these.
problem was, Curtis, I don't think you saw the price. That's what
Well,
the problem was. Before you got the glasses, you couldn't see, so you couldn't see the price.
That might have been that might have been a problem. Yeah, after buying them, but these are under $200 with prescription.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's good. And again, I'm not trying to upsell anybody. It's everybody's call what they want to do, but really nice glasses. Again, I mean, just people ask me what it's like looking through them, and I tell them it's like looking at the world in HD. It is. Everything becomes crisper, and you even look better.
I look better? Is that really?
Yeah,
Really,
your
like-
cheekbones look sharper. Your hair looks trimmer. There you go. And you got the look there. Exactly. It's
Well,
just
I did just get my hair cut, so I got my hair did.
I did
Um,
I did my hair too. I was just in the bathroom about an hour ago taking it off the top. I need to do a.
Yeah, I look better according to Curtis with the Gunner's glasses. See how that's how it works. So, and hey, who doesn't want to look better with Gunner's glasses? So that's pretty cool, Curtis. So now, Curtis is not an official spokesperson for Gunners. He actually just likes their product a lot, and that's why he's kind of sharing it with us tonight. And that's why he's got a pair to give away for everybody tonight. And
Not this
they come in
season.
different colors, different tints. Is that right, Curtis?
There are some. Most of them are yellow, like the ones I'm holding up. Um, but they do have a couple that are in an onyx grayish kind of tint.
Okay.
Um, I like the yellow ones because they're just badass and they make me look cool. So, you know,
Mellow
that's a
yellow.
personal preference. They have tons of they have a bunch of styles on their sites. Everywhere from the normal looking ones to hipster glasses for all the hipster kids to the different style. They got a bunch of different styles.
Yeah.
I like. I personally, when I went to pick one out, I tried to find the one with the widest frame because I have a big head. So
You
that
do.
made
Yeah.
sense.
You do have a big head. Actually, it looks like
I,
you have a
I
big
do
head.
have I do have a big head. I have a very big head.
I don't know. It might. I don't know if it's. I have a pretty big head though too. I don't know if. Can you tell? Is it hard to match up our heads? Perhaps we could do a little head-to-head comparison of our
Uh,
heads.
I'm pretty sure mine's bigger than yours.
Yeah, it might be. You have a
Ugh.
big head. So let me ask you, Curtis. We a lot of our late night parent viewers are women as well. We have a lot of moms out there. So are these glasses just for the guys, or can can the moms wear them too?
Absolutely. In fact, the company was started by a mom. She started the company in her garage because her husband was coming home complaining of afternoon headaches. And so, perfect for women, obviously. She fully supports it. She can be found at, I'm typing her Twitter there. Her name is Jennifer Mickelson. She started the company for everybody who has mostly, for her husband, but for herself as well, and for her son, whose name is Gunner.
His son's okay. Their son's name's actually Gunner.
Yeah, their son's
That's
name is
kind of
Gunner, and
cool.
that's where the name of the company came from.
That's
So,
very cool.
it's family based. Like I said, she started in her garage and just trying to make life better for everybody in her house, and went from there. And it's just, I've worn a lot of glasses in my life, and it's just the best ones I've ever had so far. And I've been trying to get, I'm getting my wife a pair finally, because she finally got a new prescription. So, because she spends a lot of time blogging and online and on Facebook for billions of hours.
Right.
But
Well, I hear that. In fact, I never really had a seeing problem until recently, when I went to the doctor and she said you can't see, and that was my first indication that I couldn't see. Before I thought I could see perfectly, and then when she said I couldn't see, I realized that I couldn't see. Anyway, so I'm probably going to need to get glasses sooner than later. That happens to all of us. You know, when you get graying hair like I have here, the eyes fall next.
I have
And
one here. See
yeah,
it?
you have there too.
One gray hair right there. See it?
One gray hair. I do.
Right there.
Does everybody see Curtis's one gray hair? I've actually gotten gray hair in my eyebrows. It's pretty pathetic actually. I'm falling apart. I'm supposed to be young. I'm supposed to be in my 20s. And my driver's license says that I'm 36, and that's not cool. So I'm gonna have to return my license and get a new one. Obviously, one that says I'm a little younger. So, but the glasses look really cool. I would love to check out one of those pairs soon too. Which hopefully we'll have some more pairs to talk about on the Late Night Parent Show. So we have a giveaway to do tonight with a pair of the Gunners. Is that right?
Yeah. What we're gonna do, I guess, is we're gonna pick somebody from the chat. Um, so I want to see like the best reasons to give you a pair. I guess I mean,
Cool. Let's do
I'm a
it.
humorist. I'm a humorist, so
He is kind of funny. So yeah, he's
you'll
in
laugh.
fact there's really not much you could say to Curtis that would shock him. He's like he put the second X into triple X. Not the
Yeah.
first or the last, but he put the middle one. He made triple X a sandwich.
And if you do happen to follow me on Twitter, I'm not safe for work. Just so you know.
Yeah, or the children. He's not safe for children. In fact, I got scared because before we started the show tonight, Curtis and I were on the cell phone, and Olivia said, "I want to say hi to Curtis." So I said, "Okay." So gave the phone to Curtis, and Olivia said, "I love you, Curtis." So that was, I was. Curtis' response was, what was it? I'm taken, or I don't know you. I think that's what
I
it was.
don't know you.
Yeah. Olivia says, "I love you, Curtis," which she's an adorable little 3-year-old. She just turned 3, and Curtis says, "I don't know you," and that was the response. So
But that was
it
nice.
was
I
fair.
mean, you
It
know,
was an honest response. It was an
I
honest
said it.
response.
I said it nice. I said it nice.
We had, we did have to give her an extra ice cream. She was very upset and hurt. That was really her first letdown by a bearded man, and so she was upset. But you know, Curtis will have to come over and buy her a stuffed animal or something to make up for it, I guess.
You know,
Um,
I really didn't want to be your daughter's first broken heart until, she was at least, 19, 20. See,
yeah,
that's one of those jokes. Okay, that's just a joke. I
no,
would never, because
no,
my
absolutely,
daughter never could never,
absolutely. Look, let's do this giveaway thing here, guys. If you're following us tonight, Late Night Parents, if you're on the chat, you're in luck because you're going to get a pair of these, spendy glasses. They're inexpensive relative to prescription glasses, as Curtis pointed out, but they're not cheap by any stretch of the imagination. So,
Yeah, and not non-prescription pairs are
non-prescription pairs,
under 100.
$100.
Easy.
So there you go.
$75.
So Uncatchable says best reason is because they would be better for my eyes to wear than beer goggles. So there's a response from Uncatchable. What else do we got, guys? Give Curtis a reason to give you a pair of glasses. Mad Chen says pick my husband. So there you go. That's I guess that's a reason. But definitely, look, ladies, you can wear these glasses and you can look as hot as Curtis. If you put them on, you too might grow a beard, and that would be really cool. So you could wear them. You could give them to your husband. Maybe he'll grow a beard, and see what happens. So I would love to check out a pair of these glasses. They seem pretty cool. If you're online a lot, like I am, your eyes get tired and worn out, and these kind of are cool things to have. So what do we got? You see any cool answers coming in here? I want to look
Pick
as hot
me
as Curtis.
because they make me look as high with baby spit on me all day.
Pick
I would
me
look.
because they make me hot with baby spit on me all day. That's good.
Yeah, baby spit. I mean, I've had plenty of that. Those days are over.
So we got some folks coming in here, Curtis. We got some people look like they want to get they want to get a pair of their hands on a pair of these glasses, and maybe even their eyes on a pair of these glasses. So what do we see? Do we see any promising responses here for someone that might be good enough to get a pair of these Gunner glasses?
Oh, am I supposed to pick somebody right now?
Well, when did you want to pick them, Curtis? Did you
I
want to?
don't know. I don't know.
I could take
Let's
a nap
see.
and come back, or when did you want to do this?
Actually, let me finish watching Sports Center real quick, and I'll let you know. All right?
Did you want to come? We'll just come back to it a little bit and
They're talking basketball. Never mind. Not talking about hockey. I could be the cool dispatcher. Uncatchable 73. What do you dispatch? What do you
they got
dispatch?
she got thrown up on tonight. That's terrible. Melly, better for my eyes since I look at a computer all day. Well, that's a reason. Honestly, it's true. I have a 6-month-old and a 3-year-old, and I need it to look hot. That's beauty cute. B-A cootie.
Can I be a hot
I
computer?
talk to you all the time online, and I can't pronounce your name on Twitter. I don't know what my problem is. Sin said 20. I'll share my wine. So Cindy says she'll share her wine. There you go. He throws up on me all day. I'm really sorry to hear that. Getting thrown up on sucks. I've gotten thrown up on, pissed on, pooped on, and then that would happen. What my children did to me. That was just completely on the side. So I could be the cool dispatcher.
My hubby may want to be in the same room with me again. No, you guys need something more than glasses. I think there. You might want to go to the therapy. I'm like in the dispatcher. We go, whoa, what the heck just happened to the chat room?
Yeah, it flipped out. People start texting in here. It goes crazy. So,
I'm like in the dispatcher right now because
I think that was
that's
Uncatchable 73, right?
that's a heck of a job. Let me guess. Dark room. What's wrong with my typing tonight? Oh, I know why. It's after 11:30 on the East Coast. Dark room, bright screens. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking dark room, bright screens. Your dispatcher, maybe not. I don't know. Even though it's big rigs, but still, that's the perfect scenario for it.
All right. It looks like we got it. Looks like Kathy. I think is Kathy. Is that your real name? Uncatchable73.
I'm guessing so. I think the chat room just gave the glasses to her before I did. Well, congratulations.
I think yeah. I think you did it. So let's. Yeah, excellent. Congratulations, Uncatchable73, and we're just going to have you send off we have a little link, a little URL that we sent you to send off your information. Congratulations. Those are Gunnar glasses. Very cool. We hope to see them back on the show. Maybe Adam and I will get a pair to check out. Maybe we'll do a little review and see them as well. Very, very cool. Congratulations. Very awesome. Well, awesome. So, hey, Curtis, where can people find you once they leave the Late Night Parent Show tonight? Where can they get you online?
On my Twitter, CB Silver. I'm typing it multiple times right now. That's the best place to find me. Also, you can find me here at CB Silver, which is just like the last one I typed. And you can find me here at CB Silver.
Very cool.
There you go. So
well, I see you've I don't. Yeah, he will harass you on Twitter. I don't think he's typed in his handle enough times. Yeah, apparently yeah, I guess it's late, so, he just wants to make sure. I think the glasses, maybe they gave him double vision, which reminds me of another great tune.
Oh, so, good Lord. No,
yeah.
Don't go. No.
Well, awesome. It took a little bit to get Curtis in. We would have liked some more time to chat with him, but we had a little bit of technical difficulties, and we worked them out. We were really glad to have Curtis on the show. It was really our first guest on the show, so that was kind of fun and cool. And we'll definitely have to have Curtis back. And there you go. If you want to check Curtis out, follow him at CEB Silver. He will mess with you on Twitter, and he messes with me on Twitter, and it tickles, and it's kind of fun. So that's a good time. Excellent. See, even Midas is nice meeting you. So everybody is happy to meet Curtis and his beard. And actually, on his Twitter, you'll see you got your glasses on Twitter on your avatar, right?
Yeah, I did a little work on that one.
Very cool. All right, guys. Well, listen, latenightparents.com. We're still doing the giveaways. We have Revolution Foods giveaway up still. That's ending in 2 days. We have our Britax Be Ready stroller that we're giving away, a huge stroller. That's happening. We have several more giveaways that we're doing on our site this week. So check it out, latenightparents.com. We're also on Facebook, latenightparents.com Facebook.com/Late Night Parents. And of course, we're on Twitter, and that's at Late Night Parent. Well, there's no S. We left off the S for saving. So I'm Dad Street, and next week I may not be here. My wife's actually going on a cruise without me. I'm not really sure how that happened. I think it might be because I'm now spending my anniversary with you guys, and so I will have both kids by myself. So that might be for a hairy show. I don't know. So I may not be here next week. I don't know. Maybe Curtis will take over the show. So, but we'll have to see how that goes. Anyway, I'll see you guys online. Thank you very much. Have a happy Monday. Have a happy rest of your week. Thanks for coming to Late Night Parents, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cool. So that was very nice. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Very nice. Very nice. So, all right, Curtis. So
all right. Oh wow. Yeah, that took some doing. I had to refresh I don't know. Every time I refreshed it or brought them to the page, the click to enter Mom TV video would pop up, and then I'd click it, but it would immediately go black. So I kept refreshing and it opened Internet Explorer, and then I opened the other one, and finally it worked and let me do it. Wow, Cleveland beat Kansas City